Those of you who have followed me for any length of time know that I do quite a bit of public speaking, a lot of it faith-based, some of it on the subject of singleness. And this week I had a revelation that I might be contributing to my own singleness just a little bit. And this epiphany came to me. Somebody at work was introducing me to another person. And apparently, when I sense that the other person is in any way, shape, or form uncomfortable, I suddenly want to assure them that they couldn't possibly be weirder than me. And I just behave weirdly. So this happened. I'm being introduced to a man. I have no idea if he's married or single, but for some reason, and he probably wasn't uncomfortable, but I sensed that he was. And so I just launched into this completely unrelated story about my previous job and how my previous boss, I taught him how to play bloody knuckles. To understand, I have 3 brothers. So I had taught my boss how to play bloody knuckles, and he wasn't very good at it. And the only way that he could ever win was to cheat. And so one day he cheated and he clobbered the back of my hand, and I would have let him get by with it except for that whole cheating thing. And then he made fun of me when I told him it hurt. And so that night I took some eyeshadow and I made the most remarkable bruise on the back of my hand. And then the next day I enjoyed showing it to him and just watching him melt down when he thought that he had actually put a bruise on me. And, I'm telling this story, and my clue should have been that this poor man is just looking at me in dumb silence. And the person that had introduced us is saying things like, Laura she's actually a very lovely person. Laura's a nice person. And later in the day, I was reflecting on it, and I'm thinking, this poor guy probably drove home, and he probably called up all of his friends that are married and said, dude, stay married, because I'm telling you, all that's out there are crazies, total crazies. But you know what? I've gotten used to my quirkiness. I kind of crack myself up. And Berkeley, my brother that I talk so often about, he loves me, and of course he doesn't understand half of what I say. But I think we just have to embrace who we are and enjoy who we are. And if you enjoy my ramblings on YouTube, please consider subscribing. Laura Shares is my channel. You can also find me on Instagram at Laura_shares. Hope you have a terrific week.